I think one of my favorite parts of Project Homeless Connect is seeing the community come together. I think that seeing all the churches and the volunteers and the agencies and everyone realize that this is an issue in our community and that there are valid ways and really great ways to help address this issue. And then seeing the volunteers that are the tour guides with the guests and seeing them make that connection. And, you know, it's not just a number, it's not just a statistic, that there are real stories behind the people that are experiencing homelessness.
I got kicked out by my husband and put on the street. So somebody I thought that would love me for the rest of my life just turned out no good. I'm either staying with friends or camping, staying in the backseat of my best friend's car. A blessing to me has been my family, for sure. That's been helping me out, giving me clothes, giving me a place to go shower, sometimes a place to sleep, you know, helping me make meals for myself. I mean, I don't mind staying on the street, it's just that it gets cold. I'm actually thinking about going to Job Corps and signing up for that, trying to get experience to help me out with the job.
Yeah, I'm a volunteer, and I'm so glad that people from all different churches are here, because I'm a member of Faith Voices, which is kind of the umbrella of this, and so it really shows that churches can get together on a community project. And I've helped a couple of homeless people before, and that's why I'm especially interested. And a lot of times it's people that come in on the train or on the bus out at Conoco, way out of town, and have no idea. They're looking for a place. I know one woman came on the train with lots of luggage and thought she was going to live here. And we went to Salvation Army and we went to the Housing Authority, and nobody had room. So the only thing that we could really do, I took her out for lunch and we did it. We checked the bus schedules, and that afternoon she had to go back to St. Louis.
My name is Amber, and since I was 14, I've been living with terminal illness and I've been on disability. And it is hard for a person in low income. Even if you have disability as an income, you can't afford to live 90% of places. You can't afford your electric bills, your basic food, and even now I only qualify for $6 in food stamps a month. And I don't qualify to live most places just because of my income. So community centers who help people on low income, they're desperately needed in everywhere. I mean, counties that don't have shelters are looking over their homeless people. I've lived in homeless shelters with my income, and it's needed. It's not something that can be overlooked.
I mean, I was born overseas. In 1981, I became a naturalized citizen, went through the testing and everything. It wasn't just given to me, even through adoption. It was not just given to me, I had to earn it. And in 2005, I had a house fire, and I lost every documentation that I had that was important to me. Birth certificate, which obviously has been transferred to Minnesota because that's where I was adopted into, so that became my legal state of birth at that point. My certificate of naturalization, my social security card, my identity, you know, for all of my children, all of their birth certificates, all of their social security cards, everything is a loss. In order to get a new social security card after 9/11 of 2001, you're required to show your proof of naturalization, your proof of citizenship. Without that, I can't get a social security card. Without a social security card, I can't get a job. Without a job, I can't pay the $400 fee to get a new certificate of naturalization. And there goes the revolving door, starting over. I can receive food stamps. I can be held in Missouri Department of Corrections. But I can't get a social security card to get a job. All I want is a job. That's all I want. I want my social security card so I can get a job and I can be self-sufficient and I can keep my happy butt out of prison.
Well, I think it's been absolutely amazing seeing our community come together and to be able to see that there are gaps where people absolutely cannot get what they need, and fulfill their basic needs to be able to move forward in their life and to be able to exit homelessness. And so I think a day like this is pivotal, and to be able to see all of these service providers and community really come together and wrap their arms around a population of individuals is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. So it's just been inspiring and just overwhelming, and I think it's gone phenomenal. I think it's been a learning experience, and every year we'll just grow and change and see what we can do better. But I think we've really had the ability to make a difference today, and I'm so proud to be a part of it.